Welcome to Wuthering Waves, Ashinohara's legendary Miko. And I should have done that when we were there. And there's Platya. Alright, my schedule for the day is cleared now. Long time no see, Platya. WuWa, it's been a while. After the others at the Black Shores land you were going to start Arch Academy, everyone's been worried about how you're settling in. The things you've been dealing with, we've learned bits and pieces from the collective's briefings. You haven't formally requested assistance. It tells us you want to handle this yourself, and we trust you. After what happened to Amos, and with the threat of LF1, I know now isn't the time to be putting everything on the line. But I've made up my mind. I will bring her back. That's my burden. I can't drag the collective or the Black Shores into it. If you're sure that's what you want to do, then please, let us help, okay? Yeah, of course. But you didn't come all this way just to say that, did you? No. This is a little embarrassing. I actually have a personal favor to ask. I'm here for the Black Shores Space Track Collective Exchange Program, but I'm also here for personal reasons. You've been living at Star Torch for a while now, so I thought you could help. But if it's inconvenient, just say so. Really, it's okay. Tell me about it first. What? Do I look like the type to mope around and make everyone fuss over me? Go on, I want to help if I can. It's about a Miko from my hometown. I don't know if you heard, but Ashinohara's defense against the Trinodian was built around Mikos. aka priestesses. Among them, there was also one who was special. She bore the title Flaming Sakura. But to us, she was just Lady Miko. When I was a child, I caught a glimpse of her once, just her back. She was gazing at a giant tree covered in wish soaps. The wind blew her long sleeves like a kite with a broken string. Then she turned. Did she see me? I don't know. Maybe it was the distance. Maybe it's just my memory. But I can't remember her face anymore. What happened after that? Later. One of me fell. When I tried to escape, I encountered a swarm of Tessa discards. All I could think was, I don't want to die. That's when I saw her again, the same silhouette. She only said one thing to me, run, live. And at the very end, Lady Miko was doing everything she could to protect us. Since then, there hasn't been any news of her. Not until recently, when I heard from another Bloom Burrow about the legend of a ghost Miko in Lahairoi. Descriptions matched the Lady Miko, so I figured, since I'm here for the exchange, I'd try to find out more. If the ghost Miko really is her, I want to find and thank her in person. Actually, during a recent incident at the academy I met a Miko. She helped me out, and disappeared. And Yuki mentioned in her last message, she's been searching for traces of Amos. She did ask me to keep that quiet for now. I don't know if she's the Lady Miko you're talking about. Really? So she's not a ghost after all. There really is a Miko in the academy. WuWa, you know this place well. Can you help me investigate? What do you need from me? I've actually gathered some clues already. Done a little prep work. But give me a little time to organize everything. Once I've gone through it all, we can discuss our next move. Ooh, oh, that's a nice interface. Darn. Investigating Platya. Thank you. And after hearing that the Lady Miko might have ties to the Special Response Force, she asked you to consult Iris while she continues to gather intel on the campus. One of my favorite NPCs. So, Platya, let's go. Rover, there you are. I've asked around and it turns out the initial sightings of the Ghost Miko didn't happen on campus. They were in the Raya Frostlands. Quite a few researchers mentioned saved by a figure dressed in plain white robes. I'm convinced that the figure in the Frostlands is Ghost Miko. Is the Lady Miko I'm looking for. Some of them tried talking to her, you know? Shouting into the blizzard. She never answered. Only one researcher accidentally found an ID card where she'd fought the few tacit discords. Translated from the Laharoi language, it read Special Response Force. No name, no photo aside from that. The card was blank. I've never heard of that force before. But since it translates from the Laharoi language, that proves the Ghost Miko has ties to the Space Track Collective. I remember there's an AI in the Academy that can access Space Track Collective data. Maybe we can ask her. You mean Iris? Exactly. So you've already met her. I'll leave talking with Iris to you then. I'll keep poking around campus. See what else I can dig up. Well, let's go then. Yo, Iris. About the Special Response Force. Yeah. I can't go that high with my boys. Space Track Archive Retrieval AI Iris Sen. Long time no see. What brings you to see me today? Search Special Response Force. Searching. 13 results matching your query. Summarize key information from all results. Primitive. Executing operation. The Special Response Force was an emergency response team established by the Space Track Collective in the past. Unlike Startouch Academy, they didn't care about research or philosophy. They only had one job. Eliminate anything that threatened the collective. Members operated in 5-person squads, with year-round deployment in the most dangerous zones imaginable. Over time, the casualty rate increased annually, reaching as high as 85%. Then there was an incident. During the operation, all members of the Special Response Force were confirmed killed in action. Now they technically still exist. The system shows no new members have joined since. That's all the key information. Anything else I can help you with? Is there information on the new members? Or members at all? I'm sorry, the system contains no records regarding specific members. Could there have been survivors from that operation? Answering hypotheticals isn't really my job, Robert. But if that's your guess, better say it is possible. If some did survive, they never reported back. Or maybe the collective never updated the data. Either way, the system still shows 100% casualties in the last operation. Understood, thank you. Sure thing. You know where to find me if you have any more questions. This is killing me. So, how did it go? Did Iris point you to the right direction? Relay information Iris provided. So, just the basics about the task force history. No actual member records at all. But I think Iris made a good point in the end. Or at the end. What if the Lady Miko survived, but the collective system never recorded her? Or what if she made some kind of pact with the collective? For instance, she didn't want anyone else to get hurt, so she decided the Special Response Force needed only her. After all, the Lady Miko I knew was exactly that kind of person. Thanks for your help today, Rova. Let's call it a day. Tomorrow we can brainstorm other angles to try. That we can indeed. So, 2. Okay. Not here. Hmm. Robo, I found something. Some researchers have encountered a mysterious Miko during the expedition, which means maybe the expedition campus have clues. Camps have clues. I just sent you the coordinates for one of the camps. The others, well, I can't keep bothering you forever. I'll check those out myself. Try not to get lost. Don't worry about me. Navigating complex terrain is a mandatory course in the Black Shore's Bloom Bearer training. If you're ready, let's move out. You sensor to... Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Oh gosh darn it, the construction works are starting again. So I'm done with my side of the investigation. Let's meet up at our usual spot. We have a usual spot. Hey, you made it. So here's what I found. Honestly, it's not much. The places I checked were full of other people's information. It was too messy to pick out anything useful. But I did find one journal. The daily habits recorded in it matched someone from Ashinohara. It's highly likely our Lady Miko wrote it herself. In it she reminisced about one busy day in the past where she ate for breakfast, lunch and dinner, as well as ceremonial dress etiquette. She laid out her entire schedule for the day in detail, didn't specify the date though. But I think the day must have been a commemorative festival in Honami. Only a Miko like herself would know those rituals that well. Mikos must have a high status in Hanami. Of course, to us in Hanami, the Lady Miko was like the blessed maiden in Renisita. When I was little, I looked up to her so much. As I got older, I realized being a Miko isn't all sunshine and roses. Anyway, not the point. All of the other information. I see. So no one of the girls must have belonged to a researcher. They wrote about it being saved by her. As for the other one, we can't know who wrote it, but what they wrote gave me a hint. It mentioned being required by someone to write the report. It didn't seem like they had restrictions on where they went. Just that they needed to check in regularly. I wonder, could the Lady Miko have the same kind of arrangement with the Space Track Collective? They have to know she exists. What if she made some kind of deal with them? Which means she's probably still in regular contact with someone here. Sounds like the Miko I met. What is it, Rova? Nothing. I think your guess is right. I met her before while resolving one of the Academy's incidents. I was curious about who she was back then, but the person I was with at the time said, imitate Lucilia's tone. About that Miko lady you're curious about. My lips are sealed on that one, I'm afraid. The president has her principles, not to mention the Academy's safety protocol. But one day, I'll see her again. And give me those puppy dog eyes. Even you went and asked the president yourself, she wouldn't tell you. If you say so. But with all these coincidences lining up, there's no doubt in my mind that the Lady Miko is at the Academy. I'll figure out another way to track her down. Appreciate your help today, really. The film-loving Miko. Talk to Platya. You catch wind of a film-loving ghost Miko urban legend in the Academy's group chat. You decide to head to the screening room to check it out. And that we do. Yo again, Platya. Don't change me out of the costume, damn. Speaking of which, we've only been chasing footprints she left in the past. I know very little about her present. Any ideas, Rova? How would we track down the current location? Give me a second. Grim Reaper's classmate wants him a name. What the hell? That's some tongue twister username. Okay, so did y'all hear? Ghost Miko showed up at the film club room again, sometime after 11 p.m. And she watched that film again. Leon the Unprofessional. So there's some kind of rule-based creepypasta. Okay, newbie, guess you don't know. Aside from Star Touch's 7 great mysteries, there's the legend of the film-loving Ghost Miko. They say that the film club room has a stash of classic DVDs. Late at night when no one's supposed to be there, you can hear clack, clack sounds from inside. And then a figure in Miko robes just sits in the middle of the room and watches a film. When it's over, the door cam shows no one going in or out. So the only explanation... levitating ghost, obviously. Why is it always Leon the Unprofessional? Well, maybe the ghost was killed by a hitman. Like her trauma so strong she cursed to rewatch it forever. Or she was just real into films when she was alive. And now she's dead and bored. Gotta fill the afterlife somehow. But either way, newbie, Don't think you can go poking around there, hoping for a chat. We can't guarantee your safety. Wait, what's that line again? When you gaze into the abyss gazes back. Never get too close to legends. Ultimate Psych Rap and my Grim Reaper classmate wants my name aren't so bad. You can watch a film. You catch wind of a film loving Miko, urban legend in the Academy's group chat. You decide to start investigating there. You mean the people closest to the legend are the ones spreading it, right? True, according to their students, the Lady Miko might appear in the club room after 11 tonight, so I was thinking, you wanna go see for yourself. Yes, even if it's just a legend, I wanna try. Robo, let's meet in the club room after 11 tonight. Kid, you're a fun one. I liked you the first time I met you at the Black Shores. Well, I wanted to say who the fork will go there late at night, but there's still a lot of people here. Robo, did you see anyone else on your way here? No one. So she didn't come after all. I actually got her early just in case the timing of the legend wasn't exact, but I guess... forget it. Since we're here, we may as well watch this film. Oh, now it's getting interesting. Don't fret, Platya. Well... if I can sit down, yes? Oh. Let's see what this is about. You watch The Unprofessional with Platya. Wait, what? Nothing? I think the students guessed wrong. The reason the Lady Miko keeps watching this movie is because she sees herself in the hitman. Back in Hanami, in Nari and the Hairoi, her life revolves around the duty to protect, and always at a distance. After all these days of investigating, I may not have seen her with my own eyes, but the blurry figure from my memories is slowly becoming clearer. Slate, let's call it here for today. A solid skin has made a mysterious new friend. Platya suspects it might be the Lady Miko herself, and since the solid skin trusts you, she asks you to follow it and find out if her hunch is right. Heyo. Let's see which one's near here.
練習場かい？怪我するなよ。
Robo, perfect timing. I met Arroya at the exchange meeting just now. He mentioned that a Soliskin guarded by their tribe seems to have made a mysterious friend. It's been coming home late, acting strangely. More important, once when our Arroya shepherd went to look for the Soliskin, he heard the sound of a bell. He followed the sound and found the Soliskin fast asleep on the grass. And no sound of the bell. Robo, I think. It's your Lady Miko, isn't it? Yes, when I was little, I went with my parents to make a wish to the Lady Miko. I heard the sound of a bell too. Robo, would you go to Beata the Woods? In my place. For some reason, the Soliskin seem a little scared of me. I'll give it a shot. 2,691 meters.
行こう。
Hey, Knut.
それ。よっ。
I do love it here, but I rarely come here. Sholululu. Much happy sounds. Are you inviting me to walk with you? A Luluchu. Hey, little one. Sighted sounds. Oh, I love that Roll kneels down. This cup of tea is for me? You watch as the Saskin holds up a cup of tea. Though made from a tea bag, the aroma is remarkably fresh and fragrant. Taste it. Oh, it likes it or finds it funny? Do you and your mysterious friend drink tea here? This cup. Your friend left it for me, didn't she? Correct, huh? She knows Platya and I are tracking her. She knew I was coming today. It's very nice. Thank you and your friend for the hospitality. Well then, bye-bye, little one. Excited sounds. And 2,626 kilometers back. Meters back. I gotta admit, I do love that the warp points are so perfectly placed in Wuthering Waves.
演習場ってやっぱラハイロイで最高のナースロボットだよ。
Rova, and in your lead. Tell her about the Sun Spirit. Ah, see, my father once mentioned that serving tea to guests is part of a Miko's social etiquette. And do you think she already knows we're looking for her? What if she's been close by this whole time? We just didn't notice. She could be tracking us some other way. True. Thank you for today, Rova. Let's see if anything new turns up tomorrow. Oh, we don't have to wait until tomorrow. I can just continue. Miko's preference. Seems that Lady Miko is intentionally keeping her distance and Platya starts to notice. But even if they never meet, she still wants to give her a gift. You can think of one person who might have an idea where this Lady Miko preferences lie. Well, that's fairly easy. Nah, can just turn around. Well, that's unexpected. Didn't think it would lead me to a bench. Still nothing. No, I need to stay positive. What's wrong? Well, after we parted yesterday, I tried to pick up the Lady Miko's trial on my own. But didn't find much. And do you think the Academy's noticed I've been looking into her? Suddenly my exchange schedule is packed with new activities. Maybe the Lady Miko has her reasons, or it's not just the right time. You really think so? Like you said, she spent her life protecting everyone in Hanami. She wouldn't deliberately avoid someone she cared about without a reason. Maybe for now, the timing just isn't right. You're right. I'll focus on my exchange rig for the Black Shores and the Collective. But I still have one small wish. If I can't meet the Lady Miko in person, I want to prepare a gift for her. Something to say thank you. I just know the person to help you deliver it. Huh? But what kind of gift? I only know about Lady Miko from stories. I don't know what she actually likes. You could try asking other people's opinions. other people's opinions. Yes, like someone from your hometown, or people here in the Hideaway connected to the Ghost Miko legend. Well, that's true. More input means more ideas. I have someone in mind. Maybe I can ask Shisa. She stayed in Hanami for a long time. She should know something about this, Miko. Heyo. WuWa, is something the matter? I have something I want to discuss with you. Can't explain it quickly over text. I'll come find you. I see. I'll wait for you near the Academy Plaza then. It's all so close. This is so practical.
グローリーヒルズ同好会の申請って
What?
こんなに早く通ったの？
噂だと学園長がモーニー教授を誘って文化研究の名目で一緒に勉強したらしい。モーニー教授ってばみるみるうちに神がかった凄腕になっちまったんだが、最後は学園長がただ自分が楽しむためのライバルが欲しいと気づいてやめちゃったんだって。
You're finding cats anywhere, eh? Long time no see. Hello, Rova. What is it you wanted to discuss? Any idea what kind of things a Miko of Hanami likes? A Lady Miko? I didn't have much contact with her as a child. I just followed my parents to make wishes. I was scared of her back then. I've always hid behind my mother's dress. But when we were trapped in Hanami, I remember hearing some of the Left Behind talk about her. Back then, when someone came to make a wish, they'd bring her pastries, different ones every time. Lady Miko rarely appeared on the streets, you see. The city changed too fast, made her feel like a stranger. So she experienced Hanami through taste. The flavors changed with the times, and through them, she understood what Hanami loved. Pastries, noted. Why the sudden interest? It has to do with someone's wish. Oh, you're helping someone fulfill a wish again. Someone Lady Miko protected. Is there anything I can do to help? Not for now. Alright. Don't know what you're planning. But I do have one small suggestion. When I was acting as the cafe manager, I learned something. Knowing what the customer likes is important. But conveying what you want them to feel, that's more important. What do you want them to feel? If you need anything, call me anytime.
Iko. Ha.
You're back, Rover. Tell her about Chisa's information. Mysteries, that's a good idea. But I've never baked before. Taste or look of it might not turn out right. Chisa also has some advice. She said that what you wanted her to feel matters more than just what she likes. What I want her to tell the Lady Miko. Try putting everything you're thankful for into the gift. I'll try. The exchange program's almost over, so that's it for now. Robo, I need to hurry. You go, kid. Wish you well. With Platya's gift finally finished, you think of the one-person contact with the Lady Miko, Lucilla. You decided to ask her to deliver it on Platya's behalf. Finally! Pork and egg! That took a lot of time. Oh look, she has a Kuro bag. I love this. Perfect. So tired. So tired. Those are some serious dark circles. It Are you fine? No, I want to... Yeah, Rova, here. Please give this to the Lady Miko for me. Did you stay up all night? Yeah, I've never baked before and my hand-eye coordination isn't great, so it took quite a few tries to get it right. Don't worry, I'm really proud of the final look and taste. And from everything I've learned about her these past few days, I don't think she'll like anything too strong or overly sweet. So I asked the Academy Mesh to dig through the archives, found this ingredient that tones down the sweetness, makes it taste lighter, more balanced. Leave the delivery to me, then. Thank you, I guess this is goodbye for now. After today's schedule wraps up, I'm heading back to the Black Shores. I hope everything goes well for you at Startorch. Really. God, kid, I really hope you can sleep a few hours. That's just... When our rover already sees the dark circles, and she usually has some herself. Or themselves. Because not everyone has a female rover. Jeez. Oh, it's down! Oh, come on. Oh, I gotta jump! Oh, that's just peachy.
Yeah.
And she just stands there minding her own business. Yo, lady. This memory is redundant. I'll erase it. Oh, Rover. Here for some life advice? Come to chat with the president. It's about that Miko. She reached out to you, huh? I told her she shouldn't be going around anymore, underground anymore. Seems she's acting on her own anyway. You don't plan to misbehave too, do you? And Lucilla, the gift from Platya. That's not why I'm here. The access right is critical, not just to the collective, but to all of Lahairoi. I wouldn't act without authorization, not for my own sake, anyway. I like it that our rover put that in, well, quotation marks, because it won't be for her sake, or their sake, but for Ameth. This is a gift from someone the Miko once protected. Handmade. Think you could pass it to her? And tell her I do want to save Ameth. More than anything. But I don't want anyone else getting hurt for it either. You two might actually get along. Just saying something. Yuki doesn't exactly do small talk. Both of you have a savior complex. As an educator, I'm here to tell you that isn't a good thing. At any rate, I'll make sure your friend's gift reaches her. And your request to activate the access rider. Fine, I'll see what I can do. I've already set a timeline with Yuki. This next trip is the last one the collective is authorizing. That also means until your own request is approved, you wait, okay? I understand. Oh, and one correction. It's not just for your own sake. It's for my student. And more so for everyone LF1 ever hurt. The void matter in the dimmer plains beneath Lahairoi is glowing, increasingly unstable. We don't have much time. Go on. When I have news, I'll contact you. Well, that's reassuring. And that was the event. That's what Platya made! Holy Christ! Ooh. Green tea, huh? Oh damn, now I'm curious. Kid, couldn't you have given me at least the ones that didn't work? She lingers like a dream, just out of reach. But one day, your paths will cross. And that day will be the day after tomorrow. Well, I hope you liked it. Well, that was quite a good bit of lore there. Ashinohara really has very interesting lore and an interesting history. So we'll see how much that will fit into our new patch and Dawn of One's, let's say, existence. Well, see you around. Have a good one.